Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Amplified server, or Vanilla server, or as some of you said in the comments last time, Vamplified. I like the sound of that, it's funny. Thanks so much for the great feedback on the last episode. You guys are freaking amazing. Every time, nobody, just to get this out the way, nobody has stressed me out. None of y'all have made me feel like I needed to overproduce or anything like that. That was just some stuff that I had that I put on myself, I guess. So thank y'all for putting me at ease. It was a real pleasure getting to see y'all feedback and stuff, and it's just y'all never cease to amaze me, so thanks again. Anyway guys, we're gonna move on to some good stuff today. Last time I kind of left y'all with a mess. I did want to do some things. First, let's go down and see what's going on. I have to do some of this trim work, but that's kind of boring to do on camera for an episode. I'll try to get it knocked out though. I don't know if I have enough diorite to do what I want to do with it, but I'll definitely get it. Now I know it's a little dark in here, and that I got all the torches, but we definitely need to lay out some carpet and do some more glowstone, and we also need to lay out the storage itself. So I do have a cool idea for storage, but right quick, there's a couple things that I wanted to get out the way. First of all, let's see who we have on the server. DMAC and Jevin. So that shouldn't be a problem. Right now, last time I wanted to show y'all a video that Mumbo had put out, and he had put out, well, I wanted to show y'all an invention Mumbo had put out. He put out a Secret Santa, a little Christmas invention, and since then Topmass has also put out a Secret Santa dispenser. Now I need to go and put my name in for the Secret Santa because I definitely want to participate in that. That sounds like a fun idea. If y'all haven't checked the video out to see the details, go check out Topmass's video. He just released it, and it's really cool. He sounds so cheery in it. You can tell he's a holiday guy. He's all into the Christmas spirit. I like that. And the rain stinks. I'm sorry about that, but we're not gonna let it get us down. We're gonna head out and do what we need to do. So let's see. Mumbo's deal is here, and that's Topmass's deal. 2 Santa hats. Very cool. First of all, let's see. This is Mumbo's deal. So when you press this, it plays the little song. That's so neat. Oh, and check it out. He has some jumping elves. That is so neat, man. In the rain and everything. What a way to bring Christmas cheer, even in the rain, huh? I love it. I love it. Okay, and as far as the Secret Santa, let's see. Happy birthday to me, Mumbo. Okay, that's the Spumwhack. This is actually a deal that Topmass made, and he did it for the Secret Santa thing. So it says, welcome to the Hermit Secret Santa Hat of Christmasness. To participate, please write your name on the paper provided, then drop it in the chest to the left. Come back in a few days once everyone has entered. So I guess that's what we need to do. Let's see, the paper provided. We'll take one of those and put it in the anvil, and we'll name it Zueljin. And we'll go ahead and name it, and we'll drop it in the chest. So there is our entry for Secret Santa, and we don't want to pull this yet because we actually need to wait until everybody's entered. So current entries, please add your name here also. Well, I'm very glad I saw that. Let's see. All these experience levels, Topmass. You breaking me, man. No. Alright, so that's the current entries, and that'll show to where everybody knows who entered and who didn't. So who's already in here? Jevin, Tango, and Topmass. Sweet. Well, we're bound to get something really good from this. Everybody's real good gifters, and I have something that I think is special too, but I'm not gonna announce it. I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna do something physical in game, and I'm going to do something that they can take on their in real life and use. So I don't know if you guys know what I mean. If y'all been keeping up with me, y'all know that I have some things that I give people sometimes that they really love and they can use in their real life. Anyway, don't spoil it if you know what I'm talking about. Please don't. Anyway, Hermit Hills is looking nicer than ever. The castle is looking a little bit more prominent. We definitely still don't have the enough diorite to do what we want, but you can see the way that the diorite is up here, the arching. I think it's going to look really good, especially when we widen it out. We're probably not going to keep this portion. If we do, there's still going to be an outer ring that comes further than this, probably a couple of rings. And then I was thinking, look at the way that the mountain is shaped at this point, okay? It looks like there's a slope like this, and it almost makes me think that we should do some sort of patterning, even on the outside of the castle once we get the ring done. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that, but it's something I've been thinking on. At any rate, we're going to head back up. Asuma is spoken to me about adding an elevator to a spot that he has, and he's going to help me mine some diorite. So I'm kind of going to wait until we do that to go mine the diorite, just to be a little bit more time effective, but I still want to continue working on this storage room. So let's go ahead and go up the elevator. I have a great idea for the storage room, by the way, you guys. I have an idea that I'm going to set up, kind of like the stuff I do in Minecraft indoors. I have an idea that I want to do for almost like furniture that borders the wall, instead of just chests everywhere and signs, you know. So I have a couple of chests placed here, and what I want to do is something simple. I had worked out the design off camera a little bit, and I think I have something that I like. So we're gonna go ahead and put a torch here and here, and we're gonna put on top of that, we're gonna put polished diorite and polished diorite again. Okay, so now we have a little alcove here. Now we need to place down a couple of any kind of blocks, and let's see, what do I have that I can use that isn't so actually, I don't know if I have that placed right. These might have to be here. I think so. I'll worry about the details when I get closer to it. Right now I need to get some other type of blocks. So let's see, cobblestone will definitely work. This will be hidden away. It'll be kind of cheaty, but it's just for a brace, right? Actually, no, I can't use that because it could show possibly. Let's go ahead and use dark wood for it. I'm kind of short on dark wood. I might need to do some forming of it. And I have some spruce doors here. So a little while back in Minecraft Indoors, I was messing around with this cabinet design, and it came out really, really good, and I like it. This is not the right way that I did it. So let's do it like so. Cool. Okay, so now we have a flush design that the doors are showing, and we have the chest right back here. All right. Now, what I can do for this is I can take a bit of some hold on, I'm choking on my words here. Tripping over my words. I won't say choking on the words. How does one choke on the words? Okay, so I have a couple of boards right here to kind of change the depth of the cabinet itself, and I'm gonna do that right here as well, I think. Now on top of this, I want to put, actually here, I had made that mistake. I want to put a couple of glowstone lamps, and then on the front of it, if I can remember how I did it, I'm gonna take this and this, just like that, and this and this. All right, and I actually was supposed to take I had my design a little bit off, you guys. I was supposed to take these and put them on the front, like right above here, so it's gonna show the doors as being recessed instead of being like that. All right, so there we have it. And now you can see, if I want to access, it has a nice little centerpiece light in between the two doors. We have a little bit of embellishment with the the diorite blocks, and you can still access the chest behind here automatically. So I think that's a pretty cool design. Now, I don't know, the placement is a little bit protruding for what we originally had thought about, so I'll need to probably work out the corners here, but let's measure up how many I can do for these for the wall. So let's see, I skipped a space. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 wide. Let me see if I can measure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So much floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it actually comes out one different. I think maybe in the middle then we'll do a centerpiece. I don't know how many segments that was, but it was quite a bit. What I'm going to do is lay out a couple more segments just like I did. I think I might actually move this over to you guys. I think I can move it over. I think I can move it over by 2. Maybe I didn't measure that out right. Let me figure out what's going on, and I'll put down a couple more guys and I'll be right back. So I wanted to try a little bit of variation, and I decided to go with the same materials that I've been using throughout the castle, but it doesn't quite look furniture-ish enough with the nether brick. I don't know why. I did also want to try out with the dark wood doors, and while they look good, they are way too much like this dark wood. And I also thought about going with oak, but all of the other doors have holes in them and it looks kind of weird. I tried it out in creative and I didn't particularly care for it. Like the jungle wood door and the acacia wood door and the oak wood door actually have holes in them, and you can see the chest behind them, which I don't quite like the way that looks. So I think I'm gonna go with the original idea here. I guess I could do one more in oak. You know what? Let's do one more in oak. All right. And since I kind of botched it up on camera last time, I'll do it. I'll copy off of this one just to show y'all kind of what it looks like. So I take the redstone torches just like this, and behind that on the inside, I put the cobble. I had originally used wood, but it was silly because I didn't need it and it's not shown. For some reason in my head, I was thinking you could see it, but it really wasn't. All right. And now I'm going to take the stairs on the outside in front of the torches, and then I'm going to put these just like that, so it shows that center point. Then we're going to grab the redstone lamps and place them like so. On top of that, we're going to place 2 of the oak wood this time, and because I don't have the doors, I'm going to place 1 and 1 just to show y'all what it'll look like. And for me to see too, because for me it's a big thing on color, you know? All right. Let's put that down. Well, it's not gonna come out right anyway. All right, and now I gotta put down a few of the polished diorite, and I'll do 2 right here as well. And on top, we're gonna come across with oak, then stairs, and stairs, and that's what it's gonna look like with oak. Now, I just don't like the way it looks, guys. I don't like the way it doesn't complement the birch enough. It isn't enough of a contrast, I don't think. So the only other choice that we have is spruce. So let's go ahead and do spruce too. I don't think I need to talk you guys through this now that y'all kind of know what it's supposed to look like. And I am low on spruce, but there's a nice tree form outside that I can use for spruce. So I guess I'll just make up some stairs and some slabs with spruce right quick. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna have enough, actually. Let's look through the mess that is our inventory right now and see if there's any spruce that I can scavenge. Probably not. I guess I'm gonna have to go to spawn and get some. I do have some spruce. You know what? Let me just make a tree right quick. Yep, in Minecraft, you just make a tree. That's how that works. Where's my bone meal now? Man, the organization, y'all. The problems of organization are real. There they are. Okay. Sorry, I know it's disorganized. So yeah, last time we were talking, y'all said that it was cool that I decided that I wanted to do some talking and stuff just so I show some progress on the videos, and I think that's a great gesture, you guys. I really like talking about stuff. There's plenty that I always do want to talk about. I just, like, my wife and I have some really interesting conversations about stuff, you know, like stuff in life, and sometimes it's just some quirky stuff too. Like yesterday we were talking about how much I like onions. She said, man, you sure do like onions. And I do like onions, and let me explain. It's not an issue where like I just like onions, like I'll eat raw onions, which I would eat raw onions in the right, I guess, in the right setting. Like on a hamburger, they aren't bad, although I rather them cooked on hamburgers. Actually, I rather them cooked all the time. I don't know of any application that I rather have raw onions than cooked onions, because cooked onions are great. But you know, I was thinking yesterday, I said to myself, you know what? I could probably eat these things. After she made that comment, I said, I could probably eat onions, just cooked onions by themselves, just like almost like a vegetable side dish. And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Well, I didn't actually do that, but I did taste some to the side, and they were really, really good. Yesterday, I made fajitas. Pork fajitas, actually. Saw some pork chops at the store they were on sale. So I went ahead and cut them into, well, I grilled them on the grill outside. I took a picture of them to practicing for my Grill Master Championship at Play on Con this year, and I decided that I was going to do, that was 64, man, that wasn't bad at all. I decided that I was going to do pork fajitas for the wife and I last night, so that's when we started talking about the onions. But anyway, I sauteed some onions and a little bit of bell peppers, just like you do for just like you would for fajitas, and they came out so good, man. They were so awesome. But I loaded it up on onions because it's like my favorite thing in the world. If I was to choose one vegetable that, let me see, it's hard to talk and think at the same time. I do need to make some stairs with this spruce. If I had to choose one vegetable that I would like take over every other vegetable in the world, it would probably have to be, I mean, it would most definitely have to be onions. Like, you'd have to give up every other vegetable. Corn, potatoes, carrots, peas, beans, all of it. You'd have to give it all up. I would have to say that it would have to be an onion. Now, that's only because I believe tomato is still classified as a fruit. If it was not, I believe I would have to opt into the old tomato. But I do really love, like, I'm publicly displaying my affection for onions, and I just placed that the wrong way. But I do like them a lot. I don't know, what are your favorite vegetables, guys? Am I missing something? Like, I mean, I know potatoes, but potatoes is a vegetable, but it's also like a starch. The whole reason I was thinking about doing fajitas and stuff like that, I've been trying to increase my intake of vegetables, mainly because I want to lose a little bit of weight. So I used to smoke a long time ago, and I don't anymore. But then I started vaping a little while back, and I did like vaping quite a bit. The bad thing about vaping is it seemed to be messing with my system, like my body wasn't taking well to it. I need some spruce half slabs. So my body wasn't taking well to it, and it was making me feel bad. Not to say that it's unhealthy, I really don't know. I know that it's a lot healthier for me than smoking was. So if I had to pick one of the two, I would definitely say vaping is healthier. Is it as healthy as not doing it? I don't think so. So that was the deal. I had some health concerns, and I decided that I was going to stop vaping. At any rate, I stopped. Well, every time you quit smoking, or I won't say smoking, because I'll say every time you quit anything that contains nicotine, or I'll guess any kind of regular stimulant or appetite suppressant, anytime you quit something when you're used to it and it supplements your hunger, you get away from it, and it makes you want to eat a lot, like eat all the time. So I already love food. Did I do some extra doors? No. I wonder if I should try dark oak here. I'm gonna try the dark oak wood. I gotta go all the way around to get that. Shoot. I'm gonna try the dark oak to see if it's better. I think it will be. It's gonna be hard to know. It just needs to be subtly different than the texture. I think spruce might be our lick, you guys. It's looking real good. There we go. But yeah, I decided to quit, and I started to vape more. I started to eat more after I stopped vaping, and oh boy, it was rough. Like, I think when I quit smoking the first time, before I went through the withdrawals and all that, like at the end of my smoking career, I was like, I think I was 33, 32. That looks good. I actually like the way that looks a lot. Does it look as good as The dark oak, though, I don't know. It's more of a pastel. I think our original combination is going to be what we should do, you guys. I really do. I think it should be dark oak and with the spruce doors. I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to tear this up, I guess, while I finish the conversation. Oh, wait, you know what? I won't need to tear it all up since the placement is pretty much correct. All I'll need to do is tear up the wood and replace it with the good stuff, with the dark wood. And I don't know how much dark wood I have, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. The spruce door stays. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to start doing a lot more vegetables, and that's what everybody says. Not like carbs are the devil, because I really love carbs. Cajun cooking is very rice intensive. Like we put everything over rice. Like almost everything that I cook has rice in it, and that's the devil. That's the devil. It will do much more damage than it'll help me. And I should and I like a lot of red meat too, which is also not real good. So red meat and the juice of the red meat over rice is like, it's a recipe for destruction. It really is. Why am I using my Silk Touch pick for all this? I need to put that up. But anyway, what I'm going to try to do, I'm starting to exercise a little bit more. I have an elliptical machine, so I'm going to start exercising a lot more. And I say that, you guys need to hold me to it. Like, my wife's not good at holding me to stuff like that because she knows how much I enjoy my freedoms and all of that stuff. But it's gotten out of hand. If I wouldn't be abusing them, I wouldn't be gaining more weight than I'm comfortable with. Not to say that I'm obese or anything, but I'm a lot heavier. I think I stopped, I was about 165 or something like that before I quit smoking. And after I quit smoking and started vaping and quit vaping, now I'm right at 195, and it's too much for me. My target weight, I think, is about 160, 165, because I'm 5'8", and I'm not in shape. I'm not really muscular or anything, so I think 165, and I'll be slim, trim, and looking good again. Anyway, let's take the remainder of the dark oak that I have, which is this, and we're gonna have to make some stairs with it. You know what? I know I have another crafting bench. This is a little wasteful, but I'm just so tired of running up there. By the way, I did fix that. I know you guys had said my enchanting table setup wouldn't work, and I noticed it after I started seeing the comments. I was like, oh yeah, it's too far away. So trying to get the spacing issues and stuff, it does look better now. It doesn't look as good now, I don't guess, but it does work better. So I just changed it up like I did. So I'll probably take a little bit of carpet and do some embellishments, maybe some stuff on the wall, maybe some banners, I don't know. I don't like the way the lighting came out as much, so I might do some sconces with some glowstone. I'm not too sure yet what I'll do. XB was kind enough to give me a couple sea lanterns, so I might check those out. I only have 16 though, so they need to be well placed, you know what I mean? Let's see. So I need to place these on the inside like this, just like that. And voila, there we go. And I'll place all of these like so. Very good. Now let's do some spruce doors. I'll need a few more. We might as well just max out on what I got in my inventory, because we'll need plenty. And let's see. I should just be able to place them through here. Yes, I can. Very good. Oh, that's not right. I already had doors there. I'm such a doofus sometimes. Where are my dark wood slabs? I know I had some. There they are. I can take the redstone out for now. Close it up. And let's see. We need to go on top with these, just on the pedestals. DMAC is now sleeping. I love that plugin that we have, y'all. Very, very nice. A lot of people are like, hardcore vanilla, but hardcore vanilla can do some things that don't work that well with recording. So that's why hardcore vanilla is not favorable all the time. Okay, and we'll take our last few doors and put them down here. And, oh, I forgot the middle section right here. So that's how it's gonna look when it's all lined up. And you know what? I think that's a really good deal. There's a bunch of things I can do with signage here and item frames if I wanted to. I may in fact do that with item frames, although item frames I don't know if they cause a little bit of lag. They're rumored to cause some lag, so I don't know if I'm going to stick with item frames or do signs. I kind of like signs too. Let's see. So I was going down right here. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm not sure if it should be. I kind of like the look of just the too wide. It just shows that it's an alcove, you know, and this is going to stretch around the entire width of the room. And I think it's going to be real good. As far as up top, I'll probably do something like a molding that'll go all the way around, and some light fixtures in the back, just so it looks cool. Maybe even some torch deals and some banners. I need to start thinking about banner designs, you guys, as well. Something that's real nice. Not banner designs as in the large banners that I did in the front room. I'm talking about small banners, like the kind that you can craft. Uh-oh, we have some lighting issues, obviously. I'll just have to look at that and when I do some carpet and some more lighting. But yeah, some banners that would complement these in small. So probably a red, black, and yellow type design that would look, that's not too detailed, you know, that just looks nice and pleasant. I'm also going to do a few more banners like these. Someone had said that I should do a Z. I'm definitely planning on doing some Z's out here. I do have some window designs I want to try out that are some Z's as well. And I want to do some embellishment to the entranceways. Like this is all right, but I want something a little bit more grandiose, I believe. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to do some more things, but I think that's all the time we have for today, guys. I hope y'all like the design that I decided to go with for the storage room. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'd love to hear what y'all have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this around all the way. So this is the design we sticking with, but maybe y'all can give me some cool ideas for the top here, or maybe if I should go with item frames or signs or something else. I'll probably do some rug designs in here too, and maybe even some sort of floor banner or floor rug design using the different types of carpets that I have. I don't know, maybe a big pickaxe or something like that. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Again, thank y'all so much for the feedback. It's always a pleasure. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. It really helps me out. And also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd love to see you guys again on the channel. And that's about it for today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye.